Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. It wants you to be spontaneous. Ooh, that's exciting. What is your message today? What do you need to hear right now in this moment? Ooh, bountiful harvest. Okay. So some sort of bounty, a bountiful, that's a hard word to say, harvest. Actually, I'm Hungarian, if anyone's wondering, and somebody mentioned something about my accent, so I feel called to share. I was born in Hungary, so if you guys hear an accent, I'm also from Chicago, so vulnerability just turned over. It's like, yep, I'm being vulnerable. But yeah, I'm from Chicago. I live in Colorado, but so it's probably like a mix of Hungarian and Chicagoan accent. But if you hear it, it's, yeah, I moved here when I was 10. So that's that. But anyways, so something is coming to harvest here for you. We're going to clarify all of this with tarot. We have be in service. So maybe you've been, in service, like to other people, putting something out there, helping other people. Maybe you have your own business and you're putting your services out there, or your product out there, or your gifts, you're sharing your gifts or talents or art or skill set, something like that, and you are of service to other people, and it looks like something is coming into harvest from this in abundance, okay? And you're just going to feel so grateful and appreciative of everything that's happening in your life, like all of the bounty that you're experiencing. Okay, let's see what else. Actually, I want to pull from flow. Ooh, things are just flowing. I'm getting like things are flowing in your life. Things are flowing in. Harvest is flowing in. Abundance is flowing in. Just like keep sharing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep sharing your light. Keep sharing your skill set, your services. Keep pouring yourself into something, and it's things are flowing to you. Things are gonna flow to you from this in abundance. We have fearless. So there's something about showing up more fearlessly, or like with more courage. Like don't let fear hold you back. Maybe from being vulnerable in some way or sharing yourself in a certain way. We also have integrity. I do feel like you have a lot of integrity. Whatever it is that you're doing, maybe like the way you're running your business, or however it is that you're helping people, integrity is very important to you. Like you're not here to scam people or cheat people or manipulate people. Like whatever it is that you're doing is coming from a good place. It's coming from the soul. It's coming from your heart. It's coming from just a genuine desire to be of service or to help other people. Like it's very altruistic. So I feel like this is another reason why abundance is pouring into your life in such a big way, is because you're in this high vibrational energy. You're creating from flow. You're creating from love. From your soul, like from intuition. It's like your intuition. You're in the right order. Like this is the right order of things. This is how it's supposed to be. You don't have to cheat people or scam people or manipulate people or lie or steal or whatever. You know how like some people like do that to like make money? A lot of like salespeople, whatever, and like car salesman is what I'm thinking of. But, and if you're a car salesman, I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but that's just like kind of the vibe. They kind of rip you off and they kind of try to scam you to make a sale. And that's how they make their money, a lot of them. So that's not what you're doing. I feel like you're making, I don't know, I just heard like you're making love to what you're doing. But you're like, whatever it is that you're doing, it's coming from the right place. And this is manifesting a lot of abundance for you because of that as well. Like your soul is happy. Your soul is happy with where you're at, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, let me clarify this. Be spontaneous. Maybe you're meant to do something like crazy and bold and spontaneous. What is this? Be spontaneous. Okay, so we have just spontaneously leave your old life behind. Spontaneously leave something behind, like let go of something, like a job, a burden, something that's stressful, some exhausting situation. You're meant to just kind of spontaneously let this go. Because you got bigger dreams and visions. You have your eye on something bigger, better, more expansive, more soul aligned, more fulfilling, more abundant. but it's like you're hanging on or something. Why are you supposed to be spontaneous doing this? Can you tell me more about the spontaneous energy here? Well, everything that's coming out is not spontaneous, so I don't know. Because it's like, be spontaneous is a very quick moving energy. It's very impulsive. It's not really thought through, but it is intuitively led. Not always, but like for me, when I'm spontaneous, it's because it feels good for me. It feels good for my soul. Like, ooh, okay, I want to do that. So like that spark, that initiation, that initial desire came from a deeper place of like, I want to experience, my soul wants to experience something. That's, for me, that's how I relate to spontaneity. But like, all these cards are so not spontaneous. These are also like stagnant energies. Maybe that's what it is. It's like your life's been really stagnant. You've just been like, yeah, things just have been stagnating and not flowing. Because you're in like the wrong cycle. Not the wrong cycle. Like, you're in a wrong environment, or like you're not where you're supposed to be. Maybe like it's like your soul is done with where you're at. You're no longer feeling fulfilled. You're no longer like, you're in an environment where you don't belong. That's what I'm getting. You're in an environment where you don't belong, and you're like, you want to leave. You're ready to go. This could be like an environment, or it could be just like your life, like the way you've been living your life, the way life has been. It's just, you're over it. You're ready for the bigger, better things of life, your dreams, you know, the harvest. You're ready to do what you love, your purpose, be of service to other people. Maybe, you know, run your own business or something. You're just ready for more in the biggest, most soul expansive way. And you've been very patient here. So we'll get there. We're gonna get the answer to this, but avoiding. Okay, I don't know. So why do you have to be spontaneous? Like, what is? Okay, so you're being like called and encouraged to, if something like exactly what I described, if like that some sort of spark comes up for you of something that you should do, or you should take a step in a direction, or you should put something out there, or you should say something, or you should like do something, you need to do it in that moment, because it is coming from your soul. Like, your soul's calling you, that like there's a desire there that is going to take you to this harvest, I think. And the reason you're being called to do it spontaneously is because I think if you resonate with this energy of stagnancy, then it's like you've been stagnant for so long that it's so easy to get stuck in that energy, and it's so hard to get out, because I think you're like overthinking a lot too. You know, it's really hard to get out and get into action mode and get motivated, because this is familiar now, you know, this is your baseline. And so I feel like if you were to overthink it, like let's just say you have to go to the gym, right? And you're not in the flow of going to the gym, but you know you have to start going to the gym. So you wake up every day and you're like, oh, I have to go. And then you give it too much thought, you overanalyze it, and you're like, oh, but I can't go because of this and this and this and this and this. It's more like you're never gonna go. So it's kind of like, if you have that initial spark of like going to the gym, like fucking put your pants on and go. You know, like do it right away, because you're gonna lose that energy. And also you might overthink it, and you might like explain it away and explain to yourself like, no, this is stupid for this reason, whatever. So actually, to combat this stagnant energy, you're being called to be more spontaneous and impulsive, because you might have a tendency to overthink and stop yourself. So like, kind of like, don't think about it, just do it impulsively, and trust that whatever it is that you're doing impulsively is coming from a deeper intuition. It's not like a stupid thing that you're doing, or just like a thing that's gonna fuck up your life. It's something that is driven by your soul and by your intuition, and it's showing up as spontaneity for you. It's showing up as like a spark, like an activation, like a inspiration, like a motivation. So like, I'll have that sometimes. So I have a day, right? My day is a day, and like, let's say I'm not really in the mood to record a reading. And then I get this spontaneous spark of an idea of like, ooh, I feel like recording a reading right now. If I don't act on that feeling right away, that feeling might pass. And then if I'm like, okay, but I can't do it right now, I'll do it in like an hour or two. That feeling might pass, and the energy in the reading might be totally different. It might be forced. It might just not flow. But if I do it in the moment that I feel called, like there's a different message that comes through. There's a different energy I'm tapping into. And there's more beauty that comes from that, right? There's more connection to you. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like when you feel it, do it. So this could also be like a creative endeavor that you're doing. You know, when you feel creative, create. Don't wait. You know, like if the creative flow is there, freaking do it. Be of service. And I feel like this is how you're going to start getting back into this momentum. And you just got to be fearless and just do it. And there is harvest. So let's look into this bountiful harvest. How do you say that word? I'll just look it up. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like it's like you've been putting in the work into something and slowly making progress. That's what I'm getting. You've been making slow progress in something. And it's kind of made you feel beat up and like tired and kind of over it. You're not giving up, but you're like, this is so slow. There's something that's moving really slow. And you want it to move faster. That's that stagnant energy. So I think though, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Good news. We have the Ace of Wands. Hold on, we'll get there. But I feel like this is the stagnant energy. And I feel like, you know, our outer reality is a reflection of our inner state. So if we are stagnant inside, then our outer reality is going to be stagnant as well. There's going to be not that many opportunities, not that much abundance flowing because we internally feel stuck. So a way for you to get out of that energy of stuckness is to be more spontaneous. It's to act on those little insights, those little inspirations, energies, motivations, like whenever you feel it, do something, anything. This is also getting your self out of like freeze mode, because I think the stagnant energy for our nervous system, I think that's the freeze state where you feel stuck. You're like, I know I have to do all these things, but I can't move, I just can't. And it's like a genuine trauma response. So a way to move out of that is to do something, anything is what they say, the experts, that's what they say, is to just even a small act of like going for a little walk or making yourself a tea or I don't know, like washing the dishes or something could be a step in the right direction. So it's just like little movements, and then you're gonna get back into flow state, and then it's gonna be easier to go and get your life to not be stagnant anymore, because you're the creator of your own reality, right? It's not like the universe is like, nope, you're stagnant right now and you're just gonna be stagnant forever. You're like, fuck that, I don't want to be stagnant anymore. So then you get yourself out of stagnant energy. So anyway, you're going to get yourself out of stagnant energy because you're going to have the motivation. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel motivated. And I understand there's also like divine order, divine timing to things. There's also like energetic things happening, collective energies, astrological energies that impact you. Sometimes there's just a thing in the air where like, I just don't feel like moving. And then sometimes there's a spark, you know, that happens collectively and it affects you as well. So there could be something like that happening here for you where there's like a shift in the field. Okay, there's a shift in the collective energies. Astrologically, something happens where it's go time, you know. So anyway, I feel like things are gonna pick up pace for you here. Things are gonna start picking up pace here. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is a bountiful harvest. This is just an infinite amount of abundance flowing in from your services, from your gifts, from your talents, from your business. If you're an entrepreneur, self-employment, that's all this card. But also just like whatever you're doing, like whoever, maybe you're working for someone else, or maybe you're in sales, but maybe you're the sales guy who has integrity. I don't know. You're gonna attract a lot of bounty and harvest here in whatever it is that you're doing. What else? Oh, the King of Pentacles. See? Yes. This is what's happening. And it's like, yes, it has been a long road and things have been moving really slowly. But I feel like it's twofold. There's a choice that you're gonna make. It's like, okay, I'm ready to try new things. I have, like, whenever I have, you know, it's a conscious choice that you're making. Like, you have to, when you feel that urge or the surge of energy come up, like, you have to act on it. That's that inspired action piece. But also there's gonna be something where you're co-creating with the universe. So I feel like there's also gonna be something with the universe that's like propelling you and pushing you as well, making it easier. So it's like, it's going to be both things, you and the universe. But I do feel like you are going to be speeding up the process here. Things are going to grow and pick up pace and pick up speed. And then you're reaching this King of Pentacles status. So this is reaching some sort of financial freedom or independence or stability in your career or in whatever it is that you're creating or the service that you're providing. This is reaching king status. So you're reaching king status. You're the expert. You have reached that level of success that you've been looking for with the Four of Wands here. So there is like a happy, stable home life. Maybe you're working from home. There's celebrations. I feel like this is going to call for a celebration. You're also being more spontaneous. Yes, more impulsive and spontaneous. That's like the theme here. Don't be afraid to be impulsive and spontaneous. That's your message, I guess. Yes. I mean, so much, look at all of this is like quick moving energy, because I feel like once you, I don't mean to be repetitive here, but like your inner state creates your outer reality. So the way I look at it is like, if your life has been stagnant, that's a call for you to look within yourself and see, where am I stagnant? Where am I not taking action? And so the more that you start to show up spontaneously, taking random action, doing things out of motivation, and actually like acting on those urges, that's your inner being faster, right? It's like you are literally speeding up your own process because you are showing up as somebody who acts faster. So that just also is going to be reflected in your physical reality where, okay, things are coming to you faster now because you're in that energy. I feel like that's how it works. Like your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. And I feel like that's how you would like kind of tweak that. Okay, let's see what else. Also, I'm in the market for some new oracle decks. So if you guys have any suggestions that you want me to use on this channel, I feel like switching up the energy a little bit, infusing more different types of energy from different decks. And I have a lot of decks, but I don't know, I feel like I need some new ones. So if you have any nice oracle decks, I'm looking for oracle decks specifically that you recommend, just put in the comments, please, and I'll look them up, and I don't know, I'll get the ones that I feel called to get. But we have Don't Stop, a miracle is around the corner. Yeah, so this is exactly it. You've been digging, you've been shoveling, and it's been a long process. Like, I feel like you have been like working on something, or it's even just like slow progress has been made, and just keep going, don't stop. You're going to have your harvest. You're going to have your harvest from this, but you need to be a little bit more risky and bold and just kind of out there a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let us close this off with a final message. I'm also creating my own oracle deck, by the way. It's in the works. Slow progress on that one. For years now I've been creating it. But anyway, look out for that. Okay. What is the final message for my lovely collective? Wisdom. The angel of wisdom is granting you insight from the higher realms. So I feel like, first of all, you have a lot of wisdom. You definitely have a lot of wisdom, and perhaps this is wisdom that you're sharing with people, or because of the wisdom that you have, you're able to take certain actions, or just know intuitively, you know, what to do, or what's right for you, or what you're being called to do, or what your life purpose is, or just what's aligned with you. Like, there's just a higher wisdom, and I think that's something you need to trust in. You need to trust in that wisdom. You need to trust in your heart. You need to just know that you do have a deep, strong intuition that is talking to you, and don't doubt that. And then we also have Ignite Your Heart. Archangel Chamuel is opening your heart, allowing you to love more deeply. I just feel like this is it. Like your heart, look at life purpose. I love the sunflowers now. Ever since my birthday, it's like my thing. But Archangel Uriel is helping you to find meaning in life. Yeah, I feel like you're aligned with your life purpose. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, it's coming from the heart. It is igniting that like passion, that deeper passion for you. And I just feel like you're going to receive guidance from your guides, or from the universe, or from your soul. Like you're going to be receiving guidance on when to take action. What is it that you need to do when that surge of energy comes through you? It's just, you're just gonna know that it's time to act on that, or to do something. And so I think this reading is kind of like your wake-up call to honor those feelings when you have them. Do something with them, because it's the little steps in life that you take, the little progress you make, that makes up the entirety of your life. So if the little, almost like so insignificant steps that you take towards getting into action mode, or creating something, or showing up for yourself, you do just a little bit every day, eventually it just starts to shift your whole energy and your whole reality. So yeah, I feel like it's just it's time, but it's also like you'll know when it's time. But yeah, there's harvest that's coming from whatever it is that you're doing. So this long road that you have been on, this slow progress, I feel like this is going to start to speed up for you. It's going to start picking up pace, and you're going to see all of this beautiful abundance that you have created from something beautiful that you're offering the world or that you're creating. And you're just going to be so grateful and appreciative that you stuck to this and that you kept going. And even though, you know, life was stagnant and it seemed like it wasn't going to work out and you lost hope, it's like you just kept going and you kept believing and you kept coming back and you fucking transformed your life. So you're just going to be so proud of yourself, and I'm so proud of you, and just keep going, okay? Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you're creating, how this is resonating with you. I love you so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the links to that below, and I'll see you in my next one.